according to team planning, and when we talked on Friday, we're going to do kind of a baseline assessment of what they've learned in Unit 2, which was and we're going to kind of focus on summarizing.
Yeah, so they're going to be able to identify what the main idea of the short text is, time for change, and then pick out like 3 major details and then write a short summary.
When we talked on Thursday, on Friday you were going to kind of talk with your class about here's what it looks like. How did that go?
They really saw me looking back and forth to the text a lot, and so that was one thing that I would like you guys to observe. Are they using the text and going back and forth to make that change? Because I noticed a lot of the times on their DRAs, they read the text and then they just think that they have to have it memorized that very first time. When in any test, we're really wanting them to go back and reuse the text for those.
And that was my next question is, what does using the text look like? So if they're looking back and forth between the two, was there any other, I mean, if we'll mark if they make notes, or is there any other things we should look at?
Maybe like if they underline something, or put like stars, you know, we used some just different like symbols, or maybe they put like number 1, number 2, number 3 for their details next to it, because that when I give them a text, I say write on it, like write on it to make those mental notes.
So we'll know if they actually write on it, and then we'll make notes if they're just looking at it.
Yeah, and if they're just looking back and forth, that tells me that they are going back and forth, but them actually like making little jots down, that tells me a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Where that would be.
Okay. And then after, when we meet for the post-conference, we'll look at the completed ones, and we'll sort out kind of like they've got it, they almost have it, they don't have it, and then we'll make some plans. Does that sound beneficial? Does that sound good?
Yeah.